Hi again. Many of you who have seen cribbage played maybe think it's about this board and the weird little pegs that move around the board. Actually, it's not. It's about the card playing. This is called a long board, and it's to keep score of the points that you earn during the card game. You'll see that the pathway goes up, over the top, down and around, and up the middle. Every 5 points are marked along the board to help you mark your score easier. Your basic cribbage game is played to a score of 121 points, and it will take several hands played. And your goal is to be the first to reach this spot, the 121 point pegging spot. You do that by keeping score of every point you get in various ways by pegging. Pegging is the act of moving these score pieces around the board. It's done in a very specific manner, and it's important that you know how to keep track of the entire game so that you know who reaches 121 points first. So here's a little bit of information about scoring the cribbage. We'll talk about points later. There's various ways to earn points in cribbage, and each point that you earn you mark, and in this case I have the gold pieces and I'm following this line. My opponent has the black pieces and is following the inside line. So when I get points, we're starting out where it says start, good place to start. Say I got 10 points. I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also have the option, say my opponent also scores 10, and they can move also 5, 10. You can count out each spot individually, or you can jump by the 5 marks on there. So all the time during your scoring, you're going to be using these pegs and this board to complete the game. Now, you may wonder why there's 2 sets of pegs here. That's because this first set in the front, always shows where you're currently at in your score. You use the back peg to mark your new score. So let's say I picked up 3 extra points. I would take the back peg and count 1, 2, 3, and that's my new front scoring point. My opponent got 5 more points. So back peg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You continue this process all the way around the board during the card playing. Sometimes you'll peg as you're playing the cards. Sometimes you'll peg after you play the cards and the hand is done. Then you go back and count additional points. But always, always, always use your back peg to mark your new score. Back peg, new score, back peg, new score. Always. That way you always know exactly where you are, and you always have a counting point. Let's say I got to 8, and I don't remember if I counted 8. I can go back to this peg and do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So it gives me the reference point that I'm starting from every time I add new points.